sort of storybook character to cross borders and break barriers, like conquistadors or Leif Erikson before exploring North America. I'm on a course of never before seen metaphoric gray area, deep-ended daring, prehistoric seafaring mariner. I want to restore order, I want to sort through the hysteria, an aura of epic proportions, think like Caesar's horse and chariot. The tortoise and I'm the hare, either or, a fair comparison. I did 144 on-air parodies, nothing short of hilarious. I feel like some experiment in the corner of a square aquarium. But my launch pads get more air support than airports and American military Air Force aircraft carriers.
Down south in Alabama, a man validates his talent. Retaliation challenge, recalibrate a balance, reevaluate the sour taste on a salivating palate. Smart aleck, loud mouth, stand out like alfalfa's calic. Surrounded by doubters, scallywags and get around towners. They kick you when you're down like roundhouse to the phallus. Roundabouters, cowards with calculated callous, about to get pounced with the bounce that mounted cavalry's gallop. Italian stallion, cowboy star, more maverick than Dallas. Rebel rousing, pinpoint sharp as Millennium Falcon talon. Swinging 1,000-pound mallet at 1,000 miles an hour. Pound out every ounce of doubt to a fine talcum powder. Shout it louder and louder till the outer mountains feel the power. Powerful analogy gallery, flow spouts, fountains and showers. Just a second, let me check my calendar. Alright, send in the next challenger to step to Excalibur. Yo, come here, put your ear near my mouth. I want you to clearly hear just what I'm talking about. I'm talking no fear, a storm, head boiling to a steam. Talking more than 14 years, loyal to a dream. Well-oiled machine, I got no time for writer's block. Absolutely not complete until I reach the top. So with pinpoint accuracy, factors add up mathematically. Practically a passion factory at maximum capacity. Still rapidly spilling it with no built-in kill switch. Attacking the beat like a savage beast, gorillas in the mist. In the wilderness with a twist, it's a psychological thriller. Resiliently spit it with fire that's too hot for Godzilla.
Hot fire. His army is already marching steady, like a large deadly weapon. He's an artist that's forever armed and ready with bars like it's Barmageddon. His heart is heavy, he's charging steadily with a message for your protection. And since he started, he's been hardcore stepping wherever his heart might direct him.
In the Bermuda Triangle, through music I am born, through rhymes I am entangled. What a tangled web I've been weaving in the top of my head. Strange rhyme and reason, I bleed blue instead of red. In a world of perfect circles, oblong octagon, I'm a whirlpool in reversal up against all odds. And I'm an orange grown in a massive apple orchard. I'm a foreigner at home and my backwards is fast forward. Jagged cornerstone that built the Oval Office. I'm an orthodox man, that's what you call it. I'm a sore thumb sticking out of a glove of index fingers. More numb than love lost, a rapper not a singer. I'm a knife at the gunfight, two lefts instead of one right. Creature of the night, majestic under direct sunlight. A woolly mammoth in a room surrounded by elephants. A foolproof plan in the hands of counterintelligence.
Gotta be yourself.
Stack a diamond in the rough from the speakers playing back. A lion in the buff, I'm a sizzler steak at a buffet of all pork. Too little, too late, a day late, $1 short. I'm a fork in the spoon drawer. a fish out of water. Team of horses, I'm a unicorn, not an imposter. I go against the grain on a path less traveled. I soak up all the rain to make a splash that bedazzles. I've unraveled my thoughts, I've spoken my mind. I've been baffled and lost, broken, scattered and left behind. I'm the opposite of most when it comes to the approach. All I know is by now, I gotta be getting close. So while in seclusion, head consumed in destitution, my pen developed legs, stepped up, settled the confusion. Several steps better, on some next level evolution, consecutively executing through fluid electrocution.
You gotta be yourself. You gotta find your way. Think they hang you were down. Oh, yeah. 'Cause every little thing's gonna be okay.
I'm a Picasso on the paper pen, I'll paint a perfect picture. Philosophical patriot, quick fix word elixir, subliminal imagery, similes, Rain Man type of memory, Rembrandt type of etcher, MC Escher pen symmetry, Maya Angelou intensity, a touch of Van Gogh, and I write in flow like Michelangelo. I'm Donatello mellow and have to yell like Raphael, Da Vinci the artist, and Leonardo half shell and Longfellow well developed. I'm a modern day Mark Twain, Mozart off the float chart. Bars are insane, hard charging, never flowing, vocal ocean of emotion. Target the harness, poetic interwoven. Beethoven, floodgate stays open. Russian poetry I showcase. Homemade, handmade landscapes like Monet. And ain't no way to break the chains unless you change gears. Face your fears like Shakespeare, make your statement clear.
Next is hot. I put down your eyes. If only you could see what I see.
Step right up and get left in the dust. The better yet, everybody get ready for a head rush. Deep threat, we crush. After shock, chopping, beat press, C-stub, got your bob and your knock. Step right up and get left in the dust. Better yet, everybody get ready for a head rush. Deep threat, we crush. After shock, chopping, beat press, C-stub, got your bob and your knock. Jump at your hopes are fat, something to ogle at. I could puncture your lungs with one lunge and a vocal stab. Punish your young, I don't wanna hold them back. I hold a motivation class, kick them in the scrotum sack. Holy crap, I lap around the cul-de-sac. Show them that to overcome, don't overlap the overpass. Let your soul react, notice the closing gap. Locomotive on the track, blowing smokestacks. Provoke the gas, throw a match, rolling over broken glass. Explosions, boulder dash, no going back. Quit holding on to the past like it's a golden calf. Cut all association with known sociopaths. Low flowing pumpkin in the whole pumpkin patch. Took one punch in the stomach, he folded it in half. Suppose I told you lay flat and pose like a cat. I wanna rechannel your focus and soul like a yoga mat.
Where the northern lights gleam in Russian skies. On one night of nights I found paradise. Through the fields of snow as the swift sleigh flies, I recall the glow of your dear dark eyes.
Step right up and get left in the dust. The better yet, everybody get ready for a head rush. Deep threat, we crush. After shock, chopping, beat press, C-stub, got your bob and your knock. Step right up and get left in the dust. Better yet, everybody get ready for a head rush. Deep threat, we crush. After shock, chopping, beat press, C-stub, got your bob and your knock. Two shakes of a lamb's tail, place it on the grand scale. Over a decade of hate, spam, and fan mail. Capm save a damsel, hanging from the handrail. Alabama, yellow hammer, and the nail. Put him in a coffin, suicide kings, Christopher Walken. Walking dead, it's up to us to stop him. I don't need a weapon, I have to shock chopper. So much awesome sauce, the sauce is awesome. Let me give them the business, let them put up resistance. I want you to get it till it spreads, spit with the sickness. But conscious rhyme, pistol whipping with wisdom. Let my conscience be my guide, Jiminy Cricket. Shimmy, shimmy, y'all, shimmy, yam, shimmy, yay. Shimmy down every chimney, Santa Claus in a day. Give me a minute with a pen in my hand, I'ma finish what I came to say. When I say it, I'ma mean it, independent MC. Fade away. Fade away.
You've never looked at a woman and been totally vulnerable. Known someone that could level you with her eyes. Known like God put an angel on earth just for you.
Step right up and get left in the dust. Or better yet, everybody get ready for a head rush. Deep threat, we crush. After shock, chopping, beat press, C-stub, got your bob and your knock. Step right up and get left in the dust. Better yet, everybody get ready for a head rush. Deep threat, we crush. After shock, chopping, beat press, C-stub, got your bob and your knock. Keep rocking the boat, you get shot, chopped in the throat. You gotta know by now I got that hip-hop, mop and glow. Let the plot unfold. Pit stop, stop and go. Night Owl got more raps twisted than an Optimo. Stop, drop and roll, high fire engulfed in it. Tumultuous somersaults through tunnels of impulsiveness. Results unresolved heat. Vultures with the Vulcan grip. Napoleon complex blitz with the lion tamer whip. Get your stethoscope, check my pulse. Next questionable insult, incredible Hulk. Smash whole cul-de-sacs to vegetable pulp. Catapult thunderbolts, megavolts of electric jokes. Making noticeable difference at the photo finish. Usain Bolt, grinning, but not so photogenic. Open-ended soul blend, Han Solo flow, no limit. Ultimate goal, keep my pen blowing as the wind intended. One for the passion, two for the soul, three taking action, four letting go, five for reaction, six for the flow, seven satisfaction, eight setting goals. One for my family, two for my friends, three for the women, four for the men, five for the sanity, six for my pen, seven for the beginning, eight for the end. Giggity, 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 jiggly, wiggly, sticking the tip, stiff as it gets. If you're giddy, you're giggling with me, I'll get jiggier with it than Will Smith. With his pen in my fist, I'm a fisherman fishing for his fix. It's a fixture for the fickle, fictitious, the frigid, finicky, and the frivolous. Aw, fiddlesticks, I'm fit to flip it and fidget with the digits till it fits. And figuratively get it physically fit as an elliptical eclipse. I literally live off the spit that's been dripping off of my stiff upper lip. Uninhibited visions exhibited legitimately too legit to quit. I'm officially sick of these ridiculous hypocrites and these trivial twits. So I deliberately send them shiver me timbers until it's a ticklish twitch. Meticulously dropping it like a spigot with a trickling drip. And if they resist it, they get hit by my hip-hop missile with a sizzling tip. Get obliterated to smithereens, I mean little bitty kibbles and bits. I flip switches on belligerent idiots like a whipping from a hickory stick. And what I've written is meant to redeem, it's intended to be a pivotal shift. And I'ma keep ripping it till I rip a significant visible ripple in this rift. One for the passion, two for the soul, three taking action, four letting go, five for reaction, six for the flow, seven satisfaction, eight setting goals. One for my family, two for my friends, three for the women, four for the men, five for the sanity, six for my pen, seven for the beginning, eight for the end. Taking them deep, making them think with a crazy, unique, outrageous way that I speak. I'm chasing a dream at a pace that I keep in the rat race, rapping, awake in a sleep, second nature to me, way that I breathe. Tasted victory, I tasted defeat. Tasted bittersweet, stained in my teeth through the pain and the grief. Fate takes a leap, prayed on my knees so I stayed on my feet. With no cable TV, table to eat or place to sleep, I'm still able to radiate heat. With sensational beats, I fill pages with poetry 7 days of the week. Aim to be a motivational speaker. Came to ease pain, relate to teach. Breaking the streak, sick of mainstream flavors of the week. Getting played on repeat, radio station rotation. Oversaturated media waiting for the ratings to peak. Next generation needs saving, a safe haven, a place to escape the streets. Cause people take a piece to the streets to claim a piece. Capiche? Sheesh. Too many envious Indians claiming to be the native chief. They blending in and pretending to be with make-believe and fake beliefs. So take it from me, they prey off the weak. Save your receipts cause they playing for keeps. Unleashing the beast in extra innings and I came to play the relief. One for the passion, two for the soul, three taking action, four letting go, five for reaction, six for the flow, seven satisfaction, eight setting goals. One for my family, two for my friends, three for the women, four for the men, five for the sanity, six for my pen, seven for the beginning, eight for the end. Another one for the pain, two for the struggle, three for the message, four for the trouble, five for the escape, six for the puzzle, seven for the lessons, eight for the rebuttal. I'm a survivor, like MacGyver. Take away all my supplies, but I surprise you. With just a mic and a live wire and a lighter, I'll inspire your entire empire. A typewriter, typewriter, keep it actively hyped. Then attention deficit disorder. I can strike you like a viper, and I'm kinda like a metaphor. Torture, enforce, or scorch ya. Rise up from the ashes, strike up a fire like gas and matches. Tons of time to practice with the rap and acrobatics, plus some tiger blood tactics. Yeah, the leader of the pack, featured on the track, defeated the demons, deleted the devious that distract. Dilapidated gladiator, evaporate haters. Skills activate procrastinating fabricators. Back to the wall, under attack won't fall, cause I'm coming back stronger with stronger songs. Call it what you want, y'all been warned. calm before the storm, killer bees back to swarm, form a force field. You'll get no penetration, get your sword and shield. Open demonstration, eliminate temptation. I pick apart the pieces, been patiently waiting in my life. I need this. This is survival of the fittest. This is survival of the fittest. And I'm still alive. And I'm still alive. Cause I am not a quitter. Cause I am not a quitter. Got the will to survive. Got the will to survive. This is survival of the fittest. And I'm still alive. Cause I am not a quitter. Got the will to survive. Survival of the fittest. And I'm still alive. Cause I am not a quitter. Got the will to survive. Yeah, I'll be frank like the name's Oscar Mayer. I'm still alive cause I got the desire. Feel like a tank at a rank, shooting blanks at hostile fighters and impossible snipers. My top advisors have retired, expired, gotten tired or surrendered. I'd probably be a lot wiser to stop spitting hotter fire and give the title up to the contenders. The epicenter defender in the fight of my life, cause it's survival of the fittest. When I remember my adventures and my sacrifices, and why I even write to begin with. With intricate penmanship, I've scripted infinite soulful songs of redemption. See, my pen's an instrument of influential poems to right my wrongs, the intention. An extension of my poetic soul, and not to mention on the word flow like the back of my hand. And I'm not asking you if I can show you my verses. I slam and dough like a battering ram. I'm still standing, and from a bungalow I'm humble. But if these punks front, they get crumbled. I hit them with the incredible Hulk thunderbolt jolts, cause it's a rumble in the jungle. This is survival of the fittest. This is survival of the fittest. And I'm still alive. And I'm still alive. Cause I am not a quitter. Cause I am not a quitter. Got the will to survive. Got the will to survive. This is survival of the fittest. And I'm still alive. Cause I am not a quitter. Got the will to survive. Survival of the fittest. And I'm still alive. Cause I am not a quitter. Got the will to survive.
What we're gonna do.
What we gonna do? Story time. What kind of story? Story's moral by design. Who am I? I'm the storyteller. If the shoe fits, slip it on Cinderella. Said what we gonna do? Shoot. Story time. What kind of story? Story's moral by design. Who am I? I'm the storyteller. If the shoe fits, slip it on Cinderella. Yo, cool. Calm and collective Clyde had a cute baby's mama and a piece on the side. Clyde had moves smooth as electric slide. He got some drama brewing due to his foolish pride. Two beautiful women down to ride like do or die, but he's been living two lives, big fat lies. Soon he'll see the day, he'll have to decide. It might be too late, Clyde in for a huge surprise. He met his wife, irate Irene, at age 19. Two kids, 9 and 5, now they always fighting. He lost his 9 to 5, picked up a nice side piece. Drama queen Denise, sweet and quiet, quite the freak. One night Clyde took Denise out for some ice cream. In walks wife Irene, took a mighty swing. Clyde took a shot between the cookies and cream. Side piece drama queen Denise pulled out her side piece. Freeze.
What I wanna know now is what we're gonna do.
What we gonna do? Story time. What kind of story? Story's moral by design. Who am I? I'm the storyteller. If the shoe fits, slip it on Cinderella. Said what we gonna do? Shoot. Story time. What kind of story? Story's moral by design. Who am I? I'm the storyteller. If the shoe fits, slip it on Cinderella. Dishonest Donnie had a race against horrible Hillary. The Don made a fortune built on no morals or humility. Donnie wanted to dominate, that's what he did. And when he didn't dominate, he pitched a fit and flipped his wig. He fibbed like a kid, he cheated in a selfish display. Hid behind media bias, promised hell to pay. While horrible Hillary morally just as narcissistic. Deplorable woman scorned, fake and hard to witness. They call her Hillary, her email deleted and WikiLeaked it. They say she's a villain and she cannot be defeated. Dishonest Don beat horrible Hillary, major upset. The dirtiest race in history, what comes next? The upset has divided the people like Hatfields and McCoys. But what comes from two evils? A victory no one enjoys. Avoid Phil, but how will it even better the people? When neither side was the lesser of the two evils.
What I want to know now is what we're gonna do.
What we gonna do? Story time. What kind of story? Story's moral by design. Who am I? I'm the storyteller. If the shoe fits, slip it on, Cinderella. Send what we gonna do? Shoot. Story time. What kind of story? Story's moral by design. Who am I? I'm the storyteller. If the shoe fits, slip it on, Cinderella. Jealous Ellis fell in love with promiscuous Polly. Ellis was a hell of a fella, always joking and jolly. He got a past though, past full of follies. Polly, hot tamale, been around town like a trolley. Her past promiscuous, preferred to play the players. Played them up and down, over and around like escalators. Pretty and pink, Polly playful, persuasive, but she gave it all up to move on to something greater. Ellis' jealousy elevated whenever Polly drank liquor. She sneak off home wreck Holly, and VIP Victor disappear for hours. Yeah, you get the picture. Ellis felt like Polly went back to being a stripper. Now Polly promised Ellis she left all that jazz in the past. Ellis was still skeptical with what he called hollow facts. Polly was telling the truth, the jealousy led her back to the past. Cause like everyone else, jealous Ellis treated Polly like trash.
What I want to know now is what we're gonna do.
Go Joe, somebody better tell him. If no one's half the battle, other half has to be. Not knowing how to straddle between truth and blasphemy. If no one's half the battle, other half has to be. Not knowing how to paddle and floating up that creek. If no one's half the battle, other half has to be. Not knowing how to actually cope with tragedy. If no one's half the battle, other half has to be. Not knowing how to activate your master strategy. If knowledge is power, ignorance is bliss. Somehow in the middle, they have to coexist. Cause if you know too little, you're too far behind. But if you know too much, it's too hard on your mind. If knowledge is power, ignorance is bliss. Somehow in the middle, they have to coexist. Cause if you know too little, you're too far behind. But if you know too much, it's too hard on your mind. If no one's half the battle, what's the half that's missing? Not knowing that after you talk, you have to listen. And if no one's half the battle, what's the half that's missing? Not knowing you have to learn from all your bad decisions. If no one's half the battle, what's the half that's missing? Not knowing how to bounce back after a collision. If no one's half the battle, what's the half that's missing? Not knowing without the other half, you lack half the wisdom. If knowledge is power, ignorance is bliss. Somehow in the middle, they have to coexist. Cause if you know too little, you're too far behind. But if you know too much, it's too hard on your mind. If knowledge is power, ignorance is bliss. Somehow in the middle, they have to coexist. Cause if you know too little, you're too far behind. But if you know too much, it's too hard on your mind. If no one's half the battle, what's the other half? Not knowing that half is not even enough to pass. If no one's half the battle, what's the other half? Not knowing that in a flash, it can all collapse. If no one's half the battle, what's the other half? Not knowing how to navigate your own unique path. If no one's half the battle, what's the other half? Not knowing that in life, love is all that we have.
If knowledge is power, ignorance is bliss. Somehow in the middle, they have to coexist. Cause if you know too little, you're too far behind. But if you know too much, then it's too hard on your mind. If knowledge is power, ignorance is bliss. Somehow in the middle, they have to coexist. Cause if you know too little, you're too far behind. But if you know too much, then it's too hard on your mind. Go thank yourself right in the face.
Without a foundation, there's nothing to build on. Without determination, there's nothing to feel strong. With no purpose to place, everything feels wrong. Without the cross, I feel so wrong. Oh, clinging on, holding on. Oh, my love's got me feeling strong.
Fell to his knees, quietly knelt, reaching to the night sky underneath Orion's belt, completely silent. That silence was felt. Typically the type of fella likely to violently yell, cause inside of his mind, a fiery riot in hell, overwhelmed, swelling, trying not to rebel. A shell of his prior self, declining in health. But with the hand he was dealt, he's done surprisingly well. Still selfless, giving the selfishest help, helping everybody else. He failed to help himself. David and Goliath, I could tell. Only time will tell if he'll triumphantly prevail. At that final bell, rise up, set sail. Unparalleled carousel, or get tired and stale, entirely fail. His inkwell is elegant as a mighty gazelle, and he finally had his rhyme style to a scientific cell.
Without a foundation, there's nothing to build on. Without determination, there's nothing to feel strong. With no purpose to place, everything feels wrong. Without the cross, I feel so wrong. Oh, clinging on, holding on. Oh, my love's got me feeling strong.
Y'all call me Saul like Road to Damascus, cause all I saw was bright strobe light flashes, raw graphic visions, me in a closed casket. I gotta slow down before it gets so disastrous. Broken and battered, mind scattered and covered, focus factors so distracted. What matters and what doesn't, open gashes, rehashed. Rough chapters, having nothing, hovering ghosts from my past got me close to self-destruction. Southern and stubborn, not budging from my chosen method. My brother and mother love it, others think I'm a broken record. On the page, everything's copacetic, but the second I walk away, someone better go get a medic. I don't know where I'm headed, but I'm going where it takes me. I know I get stronger every step that doesn't break me. Holding on longer with blind faith, waiting patiently. I know another fall from grace won't be falling gracefully.
Without a foundation, there's nothing to build on. Without determination, there's nothing to feel strong. With no purpose to place, everything feels wrong. Without the cross, I feel so wrong. Oh, clinging on, holding on. Oh, my love's got me feeling strong.
Scoop, scoop, shooby-doo, skibby-doo, waste all my time. Had to bite my tongue. Up jump the boogie to the boogity bang bang, the boogie to the boogie doody. Boom. Before I was born, since the umbilical cord, I formed a USB port, built an auxiliary cord. According to the horoscope, resilient to the core. Word thriller killer like bees or children of the corn. Versatility galore, a roaring carnivore. Megaforce metaphors, simile smorgasbord. Shock absorb durability, 4x4 Ford. Spill more for fill and fill, the distilleries pour. Field artillery store, from ceiling to the floor. Enormous syllable score, shield and a sword. Guerrilla award, fair warning to the warlord. Flotilla will storm you like the Normandy shore. But is it worth the war? Risk versus reward. Can we afford to move forward? Ill feelings ignored. Off kilter tilted towards guilt and remorse. I filter my story, come out iller, hip-hop in the source. All my life, people cross that line. Cross that line. Bald-faced lie. Wasted all my time. All my time. I bite my tongue. Bite my tongue. Hold it all inside. Hold it all inside. I take all of that swallowed pride and I put it all on the lines. Cause what I earn per check ain't worth a third of the disrespect. I know my worst to dirt and personal best. Determination, work ethic, courage and caress. Learn to convert the hurt into yearning for success. Searching for emergency hyperboles on a quest. To reverse the curse, lay it to eternal rest. Splurge in journals till perfect verses project. Inadvertently the fertile crescent intersect. On the verge, eternally perturbed, burning in the chest. Curb the urge to outburst, percolate through the pest. Circle jerks, chirp outskirts of the bird's nest. Big Bertha in my terminal, commercial turbojet. Word depth, Edward Scissor, Johnny Depp, splurge of Tourette's. Blurt the first irreversible words in the head. If I'm in a nervous wreck and my surgeon's popping Percocet, I've already inserted all the words that permanently quest. My life, people cross that line. Cross that line. Bald-faced lie. Wasted all my time. All my time. I bite my tongue. Bite my tongue. Hold it all inside. Hold it all inside. I take all of that swallowed pride and I put it all on the lines. Because they robbed me blind, or they talked behind. Talking behind my back, can't take it back. No, they can't. navigator, 99 non-stop notebooks, aftershock, activator, acronym, astro hooks, a solid soul with a system, a spitter with a space sound, astronomical adventure with a twist, and alien abductions are all around. Yo, NASA called asking for aftershock. They thought I had to be an astronaut, cause whenever my pen and my pad blasted off, all the laws of gravity stop. Ha! Hip-hop, helicopter, hovercraft happens every single atom's apple drop. Now check the teleprompter to watch me smash like you're messing with the rap Sasquatch or Chewbacca, who got the hot water boy type of medulla oblongata. It's an odd collage of Dr. Seuss, Aristotle, Mr. Spock and Mr. Rogers, Sinatra, Nirvana, Boom Shakalaka, Little Tupac and Big Papa. And everything's all Hakuna Matata until they cross Mufasa with the drama. See, God been directing the plot, I've been connecting the dots. I got a hip-hop rocket ship. And just because I always rock it, NASA's asking to launch a sponsorship. But some of y'all cross gossip with gospel and preposterous politics. But not even your false prophets are profitable off of the apocalypse. Stop playing bottomless Monopoly in this rock-bottom economy, and stop robbing the cooperative with your rotten, provocative dishonesty. I gotta flip my bottled up animosity into a hip-hop positive philosophy. With God watching, I launch another deep-ended exotic deep space odyssey. A natural navigator, 99 non-stop notebooks, aftershock, activator, acronym, astro hooks, a solid soul with a system, a spitter with a space sound, astronomical adventure with a twist, and alien abductions are all around. Houston, we got a problem, not solvable by Apollo, Neil Armstrong, and Buzz Aldrin. Not walking on the moon, talking about the youth and the black hole of music they falling in. It's gone on for so long, gotta use caution every single time that I hear it. They've been lost all along, following these hollow songs, copying these god-awful lyrics. So I'll buzz Lightyear at infinity and beyond with the last-minute hero strategy. With the spirit steering lyrical satellite, no fear, no shadows, zero gravity. Casually, one small step for man, one giant leap for me into the land of rhymes. The eagle landed on a rhyme planet tweaked and designed by the hands of time. I'm not standing in line, not selling my soul, interstellar fella, and I'm telling them, bro, I understand it. And that's why I just hover and float like the Hubble telescope, open view of the universe, use words and verses, stay fly like the Jetsons, supernova, super burst of inertia. Work the pain to gain a lesson. A poetic professional with perpetual old school style with a new school groove. I'm a poet that's so extraterrestrial, even UFOs don't know who's who. Moon boots in a spacesuit, aftershock, a twist, Tuvan the producer. Shoot you straight to the moon with some new outer space music that's straight from the future. A natural navigator, 99 non-stop notebooks, aftershock, activator, acronym, astro hooks, a solid soul with a system, a spitter with a space sound, astronomical adventure with a twist, and alien abductions are all around. He got a whole poetic solar system, it's got its own gravitational pull. He escapes the only way he knows how to, his notebooks are inhabitable. Use a Jedi mind type of bar force, ahead of my time, like Star Wars. With the ready supply of rhymes marching forward to shed brighter side on the Dark Lord. Dark horse looking for intelligent life forms, vital signs, civilization. I write rhymes on cardboard, interstellar lightsaber, killing and slaying the creations. Unbelievable metaphor, meteor showers on evil people who are cowards. Deep into space, observe like Galileo, see Earth people feed off power. Versatile verse producer, word searcher, not from this earth. With diversity coming from Mercury, he's searching for his true purpose in the universe. Abstract astro rap patterns from Saturn, with bars from Mars. Intergalactic words, savage space traveler, not too far from the stars. Dudes flow from Pluto, he gotta be using rocket-propelled jet fuel. Using super words from Jupiter, and his head's been tuned into Neptune. Executing verses from Venus, with an endangered strange language from Uranus. He's a space ranger from outer space who came to warn us of all these dangers. young and I don't need a gun. And if they bring you me beef, I bet they leaving with none. Number one, cardinal rule, Roman numero uno. It's hardly what you do, it's mostly who you know. I throw my heart in the studio, whole kit and caboodle, yo. Got that hearty chicken noodle, super soup for your soul. You should boost to grow like Rufio with groupies and shows. Karma Sutra maneuvers and vocals moving to and fro. Spitting bars and bars, a buffoon bamboozled and broke. Consume party too hard. You know how rumors go, unusual sense in utero. With the flow that's unmistakable, over enunciate what I say. Inescapable, a flavorful table full of savory, flavorable, tasty flavors to savor. Buffet table, favorable ratio. Haters throw shade when they heard my name on the radio. Okay, face unshakable, motivation unbreakable. My pen's a Cape Crusader, save you with phrases so sensational. Quench your insatiable craving for something instantly inspirational.
Hey yo, we shouting it out.
Hey yo, we shouting it out.
We letting loose in the crowd.
Letting loose in the crowd.
Got the 50,000 pages for the ages and stages. Keep ghost writing and fighting. Pure positive titan. Hey yo, we shouting it out.
Hey yo, we shouting it out.
We letting loose in the crowd.
Letting loose in the crowd.
Got the 50,000 pages for the ages and stages. Keep ghost writing and fighting. Pure positive titan.
From the introduction to the end of the discussion, my pen is the conductor. Structure under construction, engine been running, one function. No matter what, keep juggle-lugging, keep it jumping. Pistons pumping, hissing and whistling, huffing and puffing. With one simple instruction, touch 'em with something other than cussing. Nothing disgusting, give 'em something productive, constructive. Young mumbling rappers, tough as McLovin, Rudy Huxtable, Teddy Ruxpin. When you're done, son, I got another dozen ready that are buzzing in the oven. Buzzards hovering in the clutches of destruction and despair, suffering from nothing other than subtle seduction up in the air. Suddenly corrupted puppets, too stuck up and tough to even care. Cluster of rubber ducks with suction cups, stuck but unaware. Tuckered up with a couple of guns, with no trust, been living scared. Cause of scare tactics, police cover-ups, paranoia everywhere. A ton of various static interruptions, media telling people to prepare. People beware of the media, don't believe everything that they share on the air.
Hey yo, we shouting it out.
Hey yo, we shouting it out.
We letting loose in the crowd.
Letting loose in the crowd.
Got the 50,000 pages for the ages and stages. Keep ghost writing and fighting. Pure positive titan. Hey yo, we shouting it out.
Hey yo, we shouting it out.
We letting loose in the crowd.
Letting loose in the crowd.
Got the 50,000 pages for the ages and stages. Keep ghost writing and fighting. Pure positive titan.
The ghost writer, holy smokes. He's on fire, soul inspired, pen going and going like the Energizer, climbing higher and higher. But he's flying as a co-pilot with no license, open-minded, chosen. Ain't no need to fight it, coasting cruise control. He's like a pony with no rider, dealing with face phonies, trolls, haters, jabronis, and liars. They wanna take control of paperweight innermost desires. I gotta glow like Obi-Wan Kenobi, feeling great, Tony the Tiger. Let me levitate on every letter with the leverage like a leopard. Let me elevate heads no less than a Hannibal Lecter lecture. It's a plethora of pleasure whenever I pull my clever rhyme lever. It's perplexing and unexpected as the death of Heath Ledger. Lethal poetic weapon with a texture equal to leather. But petty legal issues with police and people treat me like a leper. I wish they'd at least leave me be and let me be a dream catcher. Deep within, my pen's meant to be a vessel sent to relieve this pressure.